Today I'm going to try to calm you down from any types of worries you may have on your mind. I'm going to be trying to comfort you and reassure you, because you know what it's like to be going through a lot of stresses and worries in your life. So what I want to do is just be here for you and just offer you some comforting words and my presence. Sometimes you just need someone to tell you that everything is going to be okay. And that's what I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you everything's going to be okay. It may seem like you don't have any hope, or that things have been this way for so long that they're not going to change. But I know it's the night time, and it's time for you to sleep. I want you to be able to go to bed without any negative thoughts in your mind, without worries clouding your brain from producing the positive results that you want in your life. Now, I know when you've had a big day, or you've been maybe fighting with someone you love, or things haven't been going well at work, or the finances have been hard, things like that, or just even general anxiety. I know all of these, and I find that the best thing to do when you're trying to fall asleep, and these thoughts start to pop into your head, I want you to try to say to yourself, as I'm lying here, is there anything I can do to change what's happened in the day? Like, let's say you had a fight with someone, and you want to apologize, something like that. Is there anything you can do right now as you're trying to fall asleep to change that? No, right? Okay. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, as I'm lying here, is there anything I can do right now in this moment to change what I'm thinking about for tomorrow? Because of course all the thoughts for tomorrow, I'm sure, are in your mind, right? As you're trying to fall asleep, thoughts from the day pop in, and then thoughts for the future pop in as well. So I want you to ask yourself, right now, is there anything I can do? And the answer most likely will be no. Let's say you have to do some yard work outside. Well, you can't do it now because it's dark. Or let's say sorry, I'm like touching my hair too much, it's in my face. Let's say you have errands to run, you have to go to the bank, you have to buy food, right? Nothing right now is going to change that. You can't do any of those things, right? So the best thing you can do right now for tomorrow and for the day that's already been done is to let it go. And I would say, if you want to recap the day, this is something I tend to do. I start recapping my day in my mind. Give yourself about 5 minutes. And this is how you would recap your day, or summarize your day. Pretend you're like an alien or something, and you're watching you go throughout your day. So let's say I wake up, I get out of bed, I go to the kitchen, I make food, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, this, that. Instead of going through all that in your mind, as yourself, go through it all in a detached way, in a non-judgmental way. And I said as an alien, because, like, watch yourself from afar, like, as an observer, as someone who doesn't know yourself, because when you're watching your day over in your mind, it's easy to start judging what you did. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I woke up too late. I shouldn't have hit snooze twice on my alarm. I want you to not be judgmental on yourself, not be hard on yourself. And in order to do that, you need to become an observer of your day. You are just someone that's removed from it and just observing this person, yourself. Observing, you have your day. But this would take a very long time to go through your whole day, so you need to be able to do it in like 5 minutes, and it might take practice, but I learned this through some of my meditations that I've done. Through, I like Deepak Chopra, David G. There's a whole bunch of people online that do awesome meditations, and I've learned this. So basically, you're gonna speed go through your day as this observer, and as the observer, you make sure you don't judge the person you're watching, aka yourself. You're going to just speed go through the day. So you get that recap that your mind tends to do when you're lying there in bed thinking about what happened in the day. But you don't judge yourself about it. That way you don't feel bad about things that went wrong, or an instance where you might have got embarrassed, or an instance that you were offended by somebody, hurt your feelings, this, that. You're just watching. Okay, if this makes sense to you, you're just watching yourself. Okay. When you're done with your recap of the day, you're gonna say, okay, now this is done. You put it in a box in the back of your head and say, if there's anything I have to do to fix this day, or anything, or things I have to do tomorrow, I am going to put them in this box and do them tomorrow. Because right now, I'm not going to worry about them. It's nighttime and I need to sleep. So that's what I would suggest to you to try. Now, personally, I want to tell you that everything is going to be okay. And you have no need to worry. All is well. Everything is going to be fine. breathe, make sure you're not breathing from your chest, but you're breathing from your belly. Okay? That is actually the way babies breathe, from their belly. And we've forgotten how to breathe properly. As adults, we tend to have shallow breaths from our chest, and our shoulders will rise, when our belly is supposed to be rising the most when you breathe. So when you lie down, put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Notice which of the two is rising higher. Okay, if your stomach rises higher than your chest when you're breathing, it inflates more than you know you're breathing properly. You're breathing from your belly. You're gonna get the most oxygen in your lungs that way. Okay, and the more oxygen, the more will calm you down. Sorry for all the cars that are going by. I just want to tell you that you're very brave, and you're very important, and you have to take good care of yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. And once you realize that you've done the best you can do today, for today, that you could possibly do, give yourself that credit. Give yourself credit. You made it through another day. And maybe it wasn't perfect. Maybe you got mad, right? Maybe you said something that you wish you didn't say. Maybe you heard somebody say something that you wish you didn't hear. Maybe somebody upset you. Whatever may have happened, I want you to forgive yourself. Forgive anything that upset you, anyone that hurt your feelings today. Forgive them. Maybe you watched the news and it upset you. Maybe a friend said something insensitive to you. Forgive them. Maybe you're upset about how you performed on a test in school or on an evaluation at work. Forgive yourself. Maybe you said something unkind to someone and you feel guilty. Forgive yourself. Just know that everything is going to work out in time. And where you are right now may not be where you want to be. But you don't know what is waiting for you tomorrow. So if you go to sleep with that hope in your mind, all the possibilities that can happen tomorrow, all the great things that can happen, try not to think about all the bad that can go wrong. And that's catastrophic thinking. And you're picturing all the worst case scenarios. Those are never fun. And you might think that by worrying will somehow help, because you'll be prepared for those situations should they ever arise. But all it's really doing is giving you fears of things that will probably never happen. So take the time right now to release those fears. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. And it sounds easier than it is, I know. It's easy to just say it. But just try in this moment. And if you're angry about anything, just try not to fall asleep just yet, because it's not good to fall asleep when you're angry. Try to release those negative emotions. Replace them with positive ones. Think about someone you love, whether it's a singer or artist, your child, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your spouse, your mom or dad, whoever it is. Think about someone you love. And just feel that warmth filling your heart up with joy. Feel that love that you feel for them. And let that positive emotion replace any negative emotions that you're having right now. So you can go to sleep with a smile on your face, hopeful of the future, and in forgiveness and love. And I know it may sound corny, but it's just a better way to live. A great man once said, hate is too great a burden to bear. And only light can drive out darkness. So you're going to have to try to replace the dark thoughts with light, which is positive thoughts, positive thinking. And even just by watching this video is one step in the right direction towards changing the way you fall asleep. Because it's very important to not just zonk out and fall asleep, but to be in a good state of mind before you fall asleep, so that you dream better dreams and you just feel better when you wake up, because you went to bed happy. And I want you to be happy. I don't want you to feel hopeless or sad or despairing. I don't want you to not look forward to tomorrow. I want you to think it's gonna be a great day, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be. And just be grateful as much as you can. If you have a little journal or just a pen and paper, write down 10 things or as many things you can think of that you're grateful for from today that happened. Believe it or not, if you do this for 21 days, they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. So do this for 3 weeks and see if you get in the habit of it, and you start to kind of like writing down all things that happened that were good in the day. Even the tiniest things, like my house was warm, I arrived to work on time, I got a few smiles at the grocery store, I got an email from a friend I haven't heard from in a while, the food I ate was tasty, I had a hot shower. Just anything that's simple, even like that you're breathing, the simplest thing, right? We take it for granted. So I want you to close your eyes now, okay? Close them. Close them. Close them. Close them now. Close them. Now, just focus on your breathing. Okay, you're going to calm down as deeply as possible. You're going to relax as much as you can by tensing up your muscles. If you're not sure what I mean, I want you to take your hands and arms and just tense them up real hard. Okay. As hard as you can, and then release. And by tensing up your muscles like that, you actually are releasing the tension in them by doing that. So I want you to go throughout your body and do that from your legs all the way up to your arms and shoulders, and tension up one portion at a time. So start with your legs. Okay. Tension up those muscles. Tense them up real hard. And breathe and release the muscle tension. Okay, good, good. Then do that with your thighs. Tense them up, tense them up, tense them up real tight. Feel the tenseness. And breathe deep and release. Tense up your abs, your stomach. Breathe. And let out the tension. And you can hold it for as long as feels good, because I find that it actually feels kind of good to tension up your muscles and then release them and totally relax them. Make sure your neck is comfortable, your head is comfortable. Lie down and just stay calm. Okay. Keep your eyes closed. Relax, 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 relax. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Relax, relax. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Don't worry. Calm down. Calm down, baby. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Relax. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Everything is fine. Everything is going to be fine. If it's not fine right now, it's going to be. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Relax, 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 relax. Shh, 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 shh. Don't worry. Shh. Don't worry. Shh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Don't you worry. I care about you, okay? Don't you worry, okay? Relax, alright? It's gonna be okay. Alright. So I hope that I've been able to help you. I hope that I've calmed you down enough to sleep peacefully tonight. Don't you think about a darn thing. Just keep your head clear and happy. There's nothing you can do that would be be better right now than to just sleep. So, you'll be doing yourself a favor and everyone around you a favor by sleeping well, so you can do your best tomorrow and have a lot of energy, feel good, and you'll be less irritable, less likely to feel fatigued if you sleep well tonight, okay? Okay. Now promise me